I'll be presenting on using the Learn Well management system. This is my learning management system of choice. Now, using this can empower you uh, in a way of empowering us using digital educational experiences. And now, introducing this, I'll say this learning management system is a very intricate, interesting, best learning management system I've ever met. Very user friendly. I've only hanged on it because it was very user friendly. I wanted to move to others, but I found this one very easy for me to use. And yes, it's very efficient learning management system that can implement strategies maximizing productivity, engagement for online learners around the world, either in business or in education. Yes, and what is nice about it is the features that are available for use. So at this point, I just want to be quiet and you can just watch. This is the screenshot video of what I've captured about this. This is the LearnWorld's learning management system for you. From here, you just click on the course. I've already created the course, so I'm just clicking to go to my course. And here, these are the activities that I've already created. As you can see, this is the part of the course outline and my page layout. This is where I can go and change my page layout, maybe change the picture, change the font, maybe change the color of the background. And yes, and then some of the features here I didn't use, I didn't subscribe to now buy into this or anything like that. And down here it's my library, and on the library I've added all my videos, the short videos on how to do something. And yes, if you want to go to the dashboard, this is the part where you go to your dashboard. And what is nice about this is you can just create a certificate for your user, and you can create forms, and your users can self and manage and add your users or remove the users who are system. Now, if I go to the users, you'll see all my users. Start into the course. And what is about this, it's you can see view page. This is my course preview page. Now, my students, when they start here, they click on start. Okay, now with me, because I'm the admin and I'm the course creator, I'm the one who appears. But my students, when it's my students who are clicking on start, it will allow them to self-enroll themselves if it's the first time they're using this site. And on this, when you go into my course, my students are able to see the activities that are added onto this. And this is the one of the videos that I've created. And you can see I've created an ebook. They can read from the ebooks. Now, this is a text that is added there, and on the side. And besides that, there's another ebook that I've created. So I've created lots and lots of activities. There's a short video on how to strike through a word. And here is the biggest project where I've asked my students to create themselves an electronic book. So now this is their. Yes, those are the activities. Okay, in the next screen, I'll also play another video that demonstrates that demonstrate the. Now this is a video that demonstrates the project activities that I've used, so you can watch the video. LearnWorld is the learning management system of choice that I've chose to use. Now, getting started, my student, when I get here, they can see my screen. If I've shared my link and they get started, and as they get started, they get to self-register here. And once they are registered, the students will then be able to start with the course. Okay, as you can see, I'm already in the course, and yes, if you go down to continue, here, my students are able, when they click on continue, my students are able to go to all my activities, use the ebook. I've also created a quiz here. You can see that I've got several exercises, but now here this is one of the videos I've created for demonstrating how to strike through. And this is, okay, we can just quickly go through it. See, this one is an activity. Student must answer, and the answer, they must upload a recorded video of the answer. And the next one, this is my great project, guys, that I gave to my students. And here you'll see that I've got 5 questions, and the students are answering by creating a screenshot or a video and upload the video up here. These are the questions. Now this one is a multiple choice question, but it's a multiple choice question where the student can choose between videos, and yes. And then this one, it's a project. This is the instructions on what to do on the project. And I've asked my students to create an ebook. So those are the instructions on how to go about creating the ebook. So once they've created their ebook, they must upload the step-by-step, page-by-page ebook. That's the question. Okay. And then once they're done with the submission, they can click submit. And okay, because I'm an admin, it gives me the score. Okay, I didn't answer. You can see you get immediate feedback. That's the advantage of using the quizzes. And I can reflect, I can even go back and take the test so that I can prove on my mark. So this is a self-assessment, and then that is the assessment and the quiz. And if my students go to community, they can be part of the discussion. They can discuss. As you can see, they haven't responded in the community. So this is where a discussion can go on and say, I love using ChatGPT. That's the response. And anyone who comes to the community will be able to edit and add in the space. And from here, this is me, but if I go to profile, okay, there are 3 posts. Okay, I've got other students here. And from here, you are able to see the students and you are able to follow them, the classmates, those who are in the same course with you. Yes, that's the activities I have on the Learn Wealth management system. Okay, now you saw as we explore this management system, there's a lot of activities, there's engagement through this interactive. The students are having an enriched learning experience where they are really interactive, engage with other students, and engage with their activities. And you saw that it is data driven. You are able to customize the learning path. Once you realize that you have a student who is in trouble, you are able to also create a one-on-one class for the student. And yes, there's efficient content management. What is nice about it, you are able to sit and create your own content. And yes, there's technical support. They are available for troubleshooting anytime. And yeah, there's also enhanced collaboration through this discussion forum, as you saw. But besides using the discussion forum for collaboration, even the live streams, you can create a live stream. It has got a feature where you can use Candly and maybe create a schedule where the student can meet online and have a discussion on a webinar, or WebEx, using WebEx or using Zoom. The student can sit there and discuss, and you can even evaluate your student, maybe make presentation during that, or any group activity that you can come up with in within the session. So, and as far as content management, I like the fact that your users, you can manage them. Even though the student can self-register, you can even do bulk registration, which is one of the most efficient way of registering students. I've noticed that if your students are registered in a self-register manner, if they're not following the protocol of registering, maybe you want their class list and they're not using their numbers correctly, it can be something else. So bulk registration, once you have their student numbers and you have their details, you can just bulk register them, and they can just go on board and start using the platform. Those are the advantages. So, my justification for using LearnWells as an innovative teaching learning platform, among others, the fact that I can do videos, the fact that I can create quizzes, and a student can discuss on it. I can create live sessions where I can meet with my students and even upload my videos. For me, that's what outstanding for me. And even creating these interactive videos, it's just that my video can be effectively interactive as far as adding the questions on the videos, because I didn't really subscribe into this by paying. So once I paid, I'll be able to also create questions even on a video itself. And it is a quite a user friendly interface. It was easy for me to use, that's why I chose it. It allows customization, personalized, and then with this ease of use, I was able to add my pictures, change my screen the way I want it. And yes, and this enhanced collaboration through discussion forum for me is one of the outstanding constructive method of teaching and learning. And yes, it's beautiful. And then with the efficient content management system, I like the way there's data analytics to track the students as they are doing their activities. You can see how many times they have started using the system. It's a beautiful system. It's really integrate, and I don't think anyone will switch this for something else. And the fact that the quizzes, you can even add video screens for that. It's something else. Yes, I've heard that Blackboard is it's working into that, but in this one I've seen it real. I've never explored it using Blackboard. So, Blendworlds offers a promising solution for educators seeking to enhance teaching and learning experience in online or blended learning environment, leveraging features such as those quizzes, videos. I love the interactive videos and functionalities. And instructors can create that engaging, interactive, personalized learning experience that can cater for diverse needs, accommodating students with different learning styles. And however, ongoing research and evaluation are needed to fully understand the potential of LearnWells and its impact on student learning. And looking at the findings and discussions, I went ahead to ask Sweetie, ke a record, ke mametse Malawi. Ke a record, ke mametse le Malawi ka ga video ya. Okay, now as you can see, my findings here and discussion, those are the disruptions when you are working from home. I went ahead to get I went ahead to create a survey and ask students to participate in this, to give me their views on using my manual. So they registered so that I've got users in this learning management system already. So they registered, and some of them, you can see that the stats there. 40% were just neutral about using it. Well, the intention to use this was the ease of use. One of the respondents said, yeah, it was quite easy for her to use it. Yes, and most of my students are students who are doing, majority of my students are registered for hospitality management. And in their response as a convenient learning platform for business and institution, my students couldn't really answer for that because they are still in their first year. So those were the limitations to my study, that I'm using these for my first year students. And then but then yeah, and I asked them the question, was this a course enabler for technology use and experience with learners? What was their experience with projects completion? And their response was very good. They were happy with using with completion on project. One of the respondents said it helped him. It did help with understanding um, the content. Yes, and they said yes, that they agreed that my respondent agreed that it's an effective multimedia integration software, and they agreed that it did enhance their learning. And they were like, with the satisfaction, you see, very satisfied. It's only 20% of my students who are very satisfied with using the software. And yes, and some said yes, they can, all they can say is thank you, as far as saying, did it improve your engagement? As to others, they said yes, and they agreed that they did learn from doing exercises and projects. So this was an interactive learn by doing activity. So active learning is there because they must watch the videos, and after the videos they must complete the quizzes. There are projects where they must, in a project based learning, there are projects where they had to um, create the ebook and submit it back using a video. So I created a video recording for them to show them how to record that, so that they can upload it when they are done with their project. So in conclusion, um, the perception of my student showed overall satisfaction with user experience and effectiveness in facilitating learning engagement and integration for diverse educational features. And they appreciated the platform relevance in the field that they are in, and acknowledging the role um, that this management system is an enabler for them for technological skill development. So learn wells for future projects. Some noted that there's area for improvement, such as navigating, because now if you are in one screen going back to the other, it's like you have to leave the other screen. It was a bit at unease there. So there must be maybe a visual uh, um, parts that's showing the other part, so that you can easily move from one part, switch from one uh, um, side to the other. But overall, the analysis underscores that Learnwell's positive impact on learning outcomes and its potential further optimization to meet our needs. I would recommend the use of Learnwell to anyone and everyone in the field of teaching and learning, and those who have experienced the use of Blackboard. I would truly recommend that yes, you can use Learnwell's management system.